Denver at Empower Field at Mile High. Today it's a Week 14 matchup that should be a good one, as it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the Denver Broncos.
And hello again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And, Charles, we look at this Bronco team. They come into this one knowing it's been a while since tasting victory. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Can they remember what it was like to win a game? In these types of situations, you're looking for someone to inspire you, and it doesn't have to be one of your best players either.
On the other side of the field for the visiting Raiders, it's late in the year. We all know it. We've seen the calendar for these guys. Their bodies could probably use a break, but they have to push on.
And they're really not as worried about that as maybe we think. They know they've got the entire offseason to rest. All they care about is the game in front of them and finishing strong.
And off we go from Denver. And we will not get a run back here to start. It's a touchback, and it will come out to the 25. Quickly to the air is Wilson.
Got a man open. It's Sutton. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 19 yards right off the bat. And a quick first down.
That's a good start to the ball game. Maybe a little bit of a tone setter offensively. They come out throwing right away, and it's an early completion and a quick first down.
Fighting through it. He's got space.
It's another first down as this time they get an even 20.
Well, no slow start here. A couple nice chunk plays back-to-back.
I love the momentum that they're showing here early because they did it both ways, right? Threw the ball on first down for a nice chunk of yardage. Came right back and ran the ball. Looks like they've got the defense set back on their heels. Let's see if they can keep this moving.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. The numbers for Williams a week ago. 19 carries, 95 yards, and a score.
And as we discovered in talking with the coaching staff prior to the game, going up against a team that struggled against the run has only emboldened them to run the football more. I expect 40 to 50 carries in this game.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Well, throw on first down with Wilson.
Throw to the right, caught by Dulcich.
Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a first and goal.
Go, 14.
Now Wilson. His pass caught at the 4. That's good for a gain of 6, second and goal.
But yet another completion here on this opening drive, and he's now perfect 4 of 4 to start. Pretty solid execution here.
And how about how everyone's handled their nerves? Because you know what it's like to start a ball game. You're so amped up and ready to go, and sometimes the execution isn't there. They've been flawless so far. Well drilled, well prepared.
And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Picked up by Divine Diablo. And the Raiders are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line.
So far this season, this defense has had their issues against the pass, so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
Yeah, confidence builder for them and an absolute shock for the quarterback because he went into it. He saw the numbers we saw. He watched them on tape. I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be a big day, and it very well could be. But early in this one, advantage defense.
Here now, 2nd and 4. And they'll go right back to Pierce.
And this will be a gain of right around 3 from the 7 out to the 10-yard line. And that's some good tackling there to keep him short of that yellow line.
Yeah, defensively, all I'm thinking is that on that play, get me to 3rd down. Get me into a position where I can make one more play and get my defense off the field.
From the gun on 3rd down, Maddox.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. The Raiders at 500 at 6-6. And they come in losers of 2 straight, so trying to turn things around here.
And you just mentioned 2 straight, and when you're talking about 2 games, that's nothing to panic about. They feel like they've been a little bit unlucky in the last couple. This is a club is more than capable of turning things around. I expect him to...
And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Marquise Brown with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Raiders use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one.
Extra point safely through, and it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25.
So now the second drive offensively coming up for the Denver Broncos. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
You look at this Raiders defense. They enter this one 18th in the NFL in stopping the run.
One thing players always tell us is that they never really pay attention to numbers. I don't believe them for a second. They know where they rank, okay? They're not quite at the top, but they're far from the bottom. But let's face it, they want to move up. In order to do that, they've got to look at each other and make sure everyone's taking care of their assignments in order to play the run better.
23 yards the pickup there.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Williams going to get it again on second down. And he's going to be close to a first down as he gets this to the Raiders' 42.
It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with third down now looming.
He had to fight for every yard on that run. Shook himself free of a tackle and kept fighting, even with the rest of the defense closing in on him. That's the kind of effort you'll take every single time.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams.
And this is not going to be enough. Was in search of 2 yards and only got halfway there. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter about to begin from Denver. It's the Broncos in possession of the football as they've got it with 4th down and 1. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. And they hit him as he throws as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The Broncos unable to convert here on 4th. And the Raider D, they get the football back. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And they are back down to the 500 mark after 2 straight losses. And, Charles, this is a team that, to be frank, their play has really dropped off the last couple of weeks.
And, Brandon, I think there's a sense around the building that they can't let this losing streak get any worse than it is. Because if they were to lose here and fall below 500, then you're playing catch-up the rest of the way. They've got to take a stand and make it stop right now.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Operating from the gun. Maddox under pressure. They got him again.
Baron Browning in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
Back-to-back sacks have this place in a frenzy as they line up again 3rd and long now.
He's going deep for Brown. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown. Hollywood, Marquise Brown. His 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Raiders have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-0. The drive there only spanning 3 plays.
And it's Hollywood, Marquise Brown, who finishes it off with the touchdown. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. The Broncos are about set to go on offense. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. 55 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Again, it's Williams. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
Wilson. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. His first catch, good for 14 there and a first down.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they're having panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. And he's going to be close to a first down as he gets this to the Raiders' 35. Give him 8 yards there. Still a few inches to go, though, as it'll be 3rd down and about the length of the football. On 3rd down, here's Williams. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. 4th down now after a loss of 2. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. And that's off the right upright, and it bounces away no good. And this will remain a 2-touchdown game. So distance not the issue there. He had plenty of leg to get it there. It's that darn upright getting in the way.
Always gets in the way of a good time, doesn't it? Because he hit it square, too. Sometimes you can bank one in if you get it on the end of the football. No such luck there for him.
On the ground, it's Pierce to begin the drive. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. Throwing on first down. Maddox. That is incomplete. Well, these two teams met in Vegas earlier in the season with the Raiders winning that ball game. So they're looking for the series sweep here in Denver. 2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a first down. Operating from the gun, Maddox. And he's going to go down here. A sack. They push him back to the 34. That's Drew Sanders who got in there and dropped him. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Back to throw. Maddox. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. They've got a pretty comfortable lead right now, but maybe a little too careless with the football that time for the rookie.
I think the key word there is comfortable. And there's 2 schools of thought on it. With that type of a lead, maybe you can take a few more chances because you have a cushion. Others will tell you, don't eat up the cushion with careless play. He'll learn to ride that line as he moves on in his career.
Now it's Wilson. And he will find his man on the outside. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Broncos first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Here's Wilson. And this one complete again to Mims. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. On first down, Wilson. And he'll find Sutton on the right side complete. But he is out of bounds but not before he's inside the 30. And a nice gain of 21 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Throwing again here, Wilson. It's Williams on the catch. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Still a few inches short of a 1st down as they come up now on 2nd down. To throw is Wilson. Finding Williams once more, complete. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. On 3rd and 1, Wilson. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have the Broncos 1st down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the 1st half.
At the 12-yard line.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
To throw again is Wilson. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. So they say he went out of bounds, came back in, then touched the football.
Can't be the first guy to touch it when you come back in bounds. That's why the penalty goes against him. Have to know where you are on the field.
A 29-yard attempt.
And his kick is indeed good, and that will do it for this 1st half.
All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Raiders with the lead already, and they will get the football here as the 2nd half is now underway.
And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. Here comes Mr. Hollywood, Marquise Brown, leading out this offense.
A monster game so far, 3rd quarter. He is lighting up the stat sheet.
And so many times when you see these types of games, you hear about the quarterback, or we talk about the quarterback throwing guys open, putting it in the right spot. How about some credit for the receivers, though, who find ways to get open, whether they uncover late in a route or they get open early, but they just always find a way. And he's having that type of a game.
Yeah, he's been nearly impossible to cover. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Maddox. That is taken in by the tight end Fan. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
1st down, Raiders.
A run for Pierce out of the gun. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end.
And Pierce gets it again on 2nd down.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They go backwards there 2 yards, and 2nd and 1 is now 3rd and 3.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. And he won't get to the marker. He's a yard short. A pickup of 3. It leaves him with 4th and 1. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And he gives himself up, but not before he gets the conversion. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
That 4th down decision, unconventional but effective, and they indeed come up now with a 1st and 10, a fresh set of downs.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Jadeveon Clowney there on the stop.
2nd and 10 now. 3rd quarter action in Denver.
Off Play action. Maddox towards the end zone for Brown. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Marquise Brown, 51 yards. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is up to 18 now. So that drive in total 8 plays.
And it's Hollywood Marquise Brown who finishes it off with the touchdown. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line.
So now a look at the Broncos as they head back out there for their first possession of the second half.
Wilson and the Broncos now with a 1st and 10
at their 25-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. Wilson.
Out route complete to Dulcich.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Now it's Wilson. He completes this to Sutton. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Now a give up the middle to Williams. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Wilson's throw there taken in by Mims.
And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 36. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Here's Wilson to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
They go play action now. Wilson.
A pass for Sutton is intercepted. Jacorian Bennett has it. Now he's loose down the left sideline.
And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score. Point after here coming up. And they open the lead up now to 25 points. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. Now the Broncos offense, they get set to head back onto the field.
Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
So the completion good for 6 yards, and that'll make it 3rd down.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
On 3rd down, Wilson. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Max Crosby in there to get him for a loss of 3, and it will be 4th down. Before they can get the punt away, whistles as we've come to the end of the 3rd quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Welcome back now to Denver. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time.
Jacorian Bennett has it, and the Raiders will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead.
Pretty solid run here on 1st down. Almost picked up another first, but he appears to be a few inches short.
In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down. Another carry for Pierce.
And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
Partner, you and I have struggled with this for years. You've got the lead. Just take care of the football and burn some of that clock. But there's something to be said for not taking your foot off the gas as well, because you can never have too big of a cushion. That one, though, falls incomplete.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack.
Baron Browning
able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. The Raiders on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and a mile. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here.
It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case.
A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down.
And the Broncos, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Now Wilson. Quick hitter here. It's complete. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that'll make it 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 35-yard line.
Throwing is Wilson. Got a man open. It's Sutton. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 68 yards receiving now for him in the game. And a 1st down on that last catch as well.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Wilson will throw again. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down.
37-yard line.
Wilson. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
And good yardage there on 1st down, because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively, or it could have gone for more.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this 2nd half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Wilson now to throw on 3rd down. That is caught. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Cortland Sutton, 30 yards.
And the Broncos are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is down to 28-10.
Broncos 10.
And the hands team for the Raiders able to secure it. Well, they're down big here in the fourth. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. This defense starting to buckle down when they need to, and right now they're winning this fourth quarter, losing the game, but they're winning in the fourth quarter.
And what a fine line it is about what they're trying to get done, because they're down, so they obviously need the football, need a score, but they can't be so aggressive as to give up their edge, their gaps, and have the offense hit them with a big play.
Here's Pierce. It's going to go backwards. He'll lose yardage back to the 5.
A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
Sometimes I think these defensive tackles get a little bit of a bum rap. We just see them as big guys that eat up blockers for others to make tackles. Oftentimes they're quicker than they get credit for. And this time he uses quickness to make a play.
And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. Nothing on the screen that time. Now it's 3rd down.
So many screen passes are the result of excellent acting by everyone. But sometimes the guy who's getting the ball tips the play off. Yeah, the running back, because he's eager to get the pass, and sometimes he doesn't act very well about whether he's going to.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons.
And the Broncos are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go.
Well, probably not much that they can do at this point, CD. Down 3 scores late in the fourth quarter. This is going to be a little too much to overcome, you would think.
Yeah, they'll go down swinging, but in the end, I think we saw the writing on the wall a while back, because one team is clearly better than the other in this one. And while it didn't quite reach blowout status, I think we knew who was going to win this one well before we got to this stage.
Now Wilson on 2nd down. And he will find his man Sutton. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side, and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Wilson.
Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy.
And he's got it inside the 10. And all the way home for a Broncos score.
Jerry Judy.
49 yards.
And the Broncos have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is down to 11 at 28-17. So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And I think the Broncos have it. They do. Well, that certainly makes things more interesting. You get the score, then you get the onside kick. A little uphill battle still, but a start.
It's not mission accomplished, but the plan is working. They are in a great spot right now, and the best part, they put the defense right back out on the field after having already scored.
And they've got the momentum here now. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining.
They'll come up now on 2nd down.
Here's Wilson.
He'll drop this down to Williams.
Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
What can they draw up now? Time to find out on a 3rd and 8.
Play action. It's Wilson. And he is going to get the first down as he covers up after a pretty good shot there. They put up their goal at the beginning of the season, and that was to win 7 games, and now they've accomplished that mission.
And congratulations to them for achieving.
Here we go, bucket off the pick and roll. Gotta go, we don't move it scary.
Last time I shed a tear, that when Prince died. Cause if we rockin', then you know we rockin' like it's Slipknot. See, this ain't basketball at halftime. We on switch sides. She thinks she love me, but she fell in love with my rich side. I got it for less. Flip that, then I got on a check. Dispatch, then we go on a race. Switch it up if that other place. Mix it up, got a lot on my plate. Got the broccoli and cheese with the beef on the side. This ain't no regular steak. No